Brittany here. So today we are going to be installing the Hydro Turf onto our boat. So we've had this on our last boat that we had for a little over 3 years. It did great, really lasted, made a huge difference as far as having an aluminum boat. These decks can get really hot, so the Hydro Turf helps with sound, it helps with heat, it doesn't get hot at all, and then it's just more comfortable to stand on. So what we've got here is a 9mm thickness foam padding that we're going to install straight onto the deck, and then this is the swamp camo that we're going to actually layer on top of this. This is the Hydro Turf that we had on our last boat, to just kind of give y'all an idea as far as if you're looking for a camo pattern, what the difference is.
Duck grass.
This is duck grass, and this is swamp camo. So you can just kind of see as far as the colors go, this one's a little darker, more contrasting. Like the black, everything's a little bit more black in tone, whereas in this is just more subdued, just gonna look better on our boat for this time. So what we're gonna be using today, we're gonna start by cleaning the boat, scuffing it up, cleaning it with acetone. Then the Hydro Turf itself has a 3M backing, and then we also have this contact cement that we're going to be putting down as well. Going to go through the process with you as we're doing it, to just kind of give you an idea as to the best practice when installing this yourself. And to give you an idea of what we're doing on the boat, we're going to be covering the front, the back deck, the flooring itself, and then these little catwalk areas on the sides. So we're starting by scuffing up the decks with, let's see, just typical sandpaper. And to give you an idea, just a little bit of scuff. All right, now we're cleaning off the surfaces with the acetone and rags. Right now we are starting with the foam padding, now that it's been cleaned. What we're doing, we're using a straight edge and a silver Sharpie to make lines here so that we have a clean edge when we're cutting. And basically using this foam, we're going to use this as our template also when we're cutting the Hydro Turf, like for the final application. Actually going to be cutting it about an inch, 2 inches short from the edge of the deck, so that the Hydro Turf, when we lay it down, will be able to adhere right to the deck and basically seal the foam padding in, so that there's not a gap where things could fall. All right, to give it a nice like beveled edge, taking some kind of grinder to it. We found a new predicament, I guess. So a new tactic as to how we're going to go about doing this. In order for the Hydro Turf to be able to lay flatly over this and adhere like straight to the decking, there needs to be enough of a gap so that it's under less tension, so it'll stay longer. So we're gonna leave closer to about 2 inches all the way around. Okay, so we now have all the padding laid out and cut for the front and for the back deck. So I'm gonna run you through what we did for the angles quickly. From trial and error here, what we decided to do was actually taper these edges. We left these edges tight, so we are just literally going to leave those flush, not adhere the Hydro Turf directly to the deck here, but just adhere it straight to the foam. Tapered down in the back so that it will adhere again to the deck, and then left this edge flush or straight, and we're just going to adhere the Hydro Turf straight to the foam padding there. We did this so that these can still open and there's enough clearance for that to happen. It's the front deck with the padding. We're getting ready to glue it down. And then the back deck, we left about 1.5 to 2 inch gap along the entire outside so that all of this will be padded, but again, the HydroTurf will adhere directly to the deck. We are using the contact cement, the red label. See here, you can get this at Home Depot or Lowe's, or HydroTurf sells this as well. We're going to be using an adhesive roller to apply the contact cement, and we're going to be putting it on both surfaces, the deck and the foam padding itself. Going to let it rest so that it becomes sticky and tacky, and then we will place them together. Alright, we were hoping to get the entire boat done, but yeah, that's not gonna happen tonight. We're calling it quits at this moment. This is how we currently feel.
9 to 11.
Yeah. We got all the cushioning down, all the HydroTurf on the front, and the side rails and the back deck. So tomorrow we will do the remainder of the floor. We used, for a 20-foot G3 Gator, 5 sheets of HydroTurf and 3 of the 9mm padding. So we had a little bit of extra, and we are using that right now to create a custom pad for the top of our Grizzly cooler.